All right, people, welcome back. Welcome back. Like we said, we're just gonna, get off and come right back into this one. So it is, as you can see in the stream, Jamaica versus Grenada, and it is 6 goals, 6 goals to one. We'll be dissecting the game and talking about this one because a lot of persons a lot of persons aren't too pleased with what happened. But 3 points, 3 points to the good. Is it something to be you know, that critical about? All right. Waiting on you to come in, people. Waiting on you to come in. Definitely waiting on you to come in. It's another 3 points, another game, another 3 points. So we have to be happy with that. And for that, no doubt. So welcome back to the show, people. And also, this video is brought to you by Richos Roots Drink. Yes, this video is brought to you by Richos Roots Drink. All right, and Richos Sorrel Roots Drink, and of course, Richos, a true Jamaican experience. We'll be hearing from our sponsors in just a few. In this one, we'll be hearing from our sponsors just a few. So before we go any further, let's hear from our sponsor in this one, people. We'll be right back.
Richest Roots Drink works for menstrual cramps and pain, migraines, fatigue, stress and tiredness, sinusitis, builds immune defense, bloating, enhances male bedroom prowess, and Richest Sorrel Roots Drink works against all types of cancers and tumors, memory loss, high cholesterol, insomnia, nervous issues, flu, and many other illnesses. For your Richest Roots Drink and Richest Sorrel Roots Drink, contact us now via WhatsApp at 876-528-9534. Richest Roots Drink and Richest Sorrel Roots Drink. Richest, a true Jamaican experience.
All right, there you have it. Richos, a true Jamaican experience. You can't afford to miss out on getting one of the Richos Roots drink. As you would have heard last evening on this stream, a testimonial, yes, from Man of Steel. He came and he spoke about it. So, people, as you can see in the stream, it's Jamaica versus Grenada. It's the end of the game. Jamaica 6, Grenada 1. 6-1. I almost was not expecting, you know, a goal from Grenada, but they came out. We let them in, and they got a goal. So we'll be discussing that and more in this stream. So, I mean, there were some things that were, against us in terms of the field. But again, one would say if you're a quality team, you still would have known how to maneuver yourself on that field. But it kind of disrupt their game. They still got 6 goals. They gave up one, you know. But I mean, it is what it is. The girls tried their best. It to me, this game was we scored more goals, but it was a bit of a scrappy game in my estimation. Yeah, man, it was a bit scrappy. Um, the final third passes, the chances that we got in front of goal is something to talk about as well. We can't afford to be getting these opportunities and not scoring them. We have to put away our chances. And it is not a good look that we're not putting away our chances. But we have to congratulate the girls on the win. We can't go around that. A victory is a victory. But when we come in the post game analysis and review, we tend to, talk about the intricacies of the game, the missed chances, how the team played together as a unit. Was there any individual brilliance? All of these things we speak about in our post game analysis and reaction. Of course, nobody took the game by the scruff of the neck. I didn't see that in the game. Uh, we were basically seeing some sort of a ping ball, because when our attack is broken up, goes back to the middle of the park, then we reset and we go again or recycle. So it wasn't a fluid sort of game. The pitch contributed to that. How the opponents play. That's why we can't really take anything away from the girls, because remember, they weren't the only ones playing. They were playing against uh, another team in Dominican Republic. And I mean, they're playing at home. They know that these are girls who would have gone to the World Cup. So they came out, they wanted to impress at home their fans, and they wanted to keep this team at bay. And I think they did an absolutely good job in that department. They kept the Jamaicans at bay. Some say you get the chances, you're not scoring them, then the other team will score. But I mean, we were not a bit troubled. It was a good goal that the Grenada team scored. I mean, given the circumstances, you would want to let them in. The goalkeeper from the Grenada team wasn't able to kick the ball past half line. I think that was done about once in the game. Yeah. So it was all the Reggae girls, but trust me, the decision making in the final third, the decision making. And again, you have to give credit, because the other team, they closed down the play as quickly as possible. They weren't going to sit back and allow the girls, to just come out and boss them around and play their type of football. Yeah, they weren't going to allow that. And that was the take. They were putting in some hard tackle. We lost Swaby, that's Alison Swaby, in the first portion of the game. You know what I mean? And we definitely, we weren't looking to see that. But the Grenada team, the girls were getting down on the pitch. They were making the tough tackles. They were double teaming. They were doing all the things that they need to do to shut the Reggae girls out. Yeah, and it was a frustrating first half an hour. You know what I mean? Yes, it was a frustrating first half an hour for the girls. They tried their best. You know what I mean? They did what they could. I say that when they get the first goal, it would have, eased up things a bit. But I mean, from the comments that we heard, allegedly, that the coach said about, sorry, we should score 6 goals on these ladies before halftime. I think that pumped the the Grenada team to, move forward and try and stop this 6 goal. You know what I mean? They did that because we only scored 3 in the first half and another 3 in the second half, giving up 1. Yeah. But all in all, a victory is a victory. We have to celebrate the girls. It's a tough victory. It's a ugly victory, based on the standard of the team, the expectations from the fans, the ability of the team. I think the ability of the team is greater than the ability of this Grenada team, but something wasn't clicking, and there could be a myriad of variables that would have caused that to happen. But I mean, let's celebrate the girls. Let's celebrate the girls. Even though it was a victory, even though it was a victory, we have to take into consideration that it wasn't one of the better games for the girls. No doubt about that. We'll be fooling ourselves if we believe that this was one of the better games from the Reggae Girls. No, it wasn't. It wasn't at all. It wasn't at all. I see many persons in the comment section when we were doing the watch along, they were, quite disappointed with the coach. They say a lot about the coach. He should have done this, he should have done that. But at the same time, the job was done. For me, from my observation, I thought that the girls wanted to score a lot of goals, but based on the substitutions that the coach made, I believe that he wanted the 3 points. And that is telling me that he's taking it at a game at a time. He's not worried about the Dominica team out front with the amount of goals. He knows that his team has the quality. After playing 2 games, we dipped in form, but he believed that the girls are up to that quality that would allow them, to do well and to do the things that they ought to do to progress in this group. Yeah. So again, we're not basically trying to downplay the girls. Yes, of course, the game wasn't a good game for the eyes. It was a bit scrappy, but we appreciate the fact that the girls went out there and they did their best. You can see girls playing very hard. You can see girls going up against all the odds, the everything that is talked against them. They were basically going up against, and they put in a good shift in terms of getting the 3 points. In terms of individual plays, nah. As Dre was saying, it 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 was it was it was a bit difficult to ascertain the play of match from what we saw in this game. Very difficult because of how how difficult the game was and how horrendous we were, if you want enough a better term. Yeah. But I mean, it is what it is. So 80, 80 11-0 over St. Vincent and the Grenadine. Mexico 8-0 over Antigua Barbuda. Um, Croatia 6-0. Who is that they played? Jamaica 6-1. Panama 8-0. So these are the results. Let me see if we can find the standings. In Group A, Mexico 6 points, Puerto Rico 6 points, Angola, Suriname, and Barbuda no point. Group B, Guatemala 6 points, Costa Rica 6 points, and the Curacao. Hold on, come on here. Curacao, St. Kitts and Nevis, Virgin Islands, no point. Group C, Dominica 6 points, Jamaica 6 points, Bermuda, Cayman Islands, and Grenada, no point. Group D, Panama 6, El Salvador 6, Barbados, Aruba, and Belize, no point. I'm trying to see if I could find the stats here on the CONCACAF website. All right, let me see. So Jamaica is behind by 4 goals. Yep. Yeah, man. The girls didn't play good in this one. All right. So for persons who don't know, Tiffany Cameron scoring in the 28th minute. Jody Brown, 2 goals, 42nd and 55th minute. Khadijah Shaw with 2 goals, 45th and the 90th minute. And Alika Keane, 73rd minute. Substitute. There's way little, information placed in these teams, or information where the. Let me see if there's any stats. Okay. It's hard. Shots 23 by the Jamaicans, 2 by Grenada, 2 assists, fouls 7-6 for them, 3 offside for us, 2 for them, corner kicks 12 for us. All right. Let me see the coordinates. Jody Brown had 7 shots, Khadija 6 shots, Keen 3, Adam Mole Kun 2, Tiffany Cameron 2. All right, I heard a ping. All right, Devon Porter is on. For me, the game was a scrappy game in my estimation. It was one of it's 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 a downgrade to the first game, to be honest. All right, so we don't have much stats on that. Devon Porter, welcome. What's
Oh,
your
how are you doing?
insight? Not too bad, How are you?
I am all right, you know. I am
Tell-
fine, but
That's good to know. Tell us what
is
are
there
your take on the game so far. Well, not so
not good?
far. What is your analysis of the game? Um, yeah,
Poor showing,
after the 6-1 victory.
poor showing. Scoring 6 goals against it's not about scoring 14, 15, 16 goals.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the team playing any form of structured football. You know, they're just kicking the ball about. I see the midfielders giving away the ball and consecutive passes, you know, to the Grenadian team. Which I mean, unlike the first game, this Grenada team is no good. This they, listen, they should use a game of this magnitude to for training purposes. Move the ball around them, move the ball a little bit quicker, limit your touches, open up the field and move the ball around them. Get balls into box, work on your crosses. We cross one ball and it's a header, the last goal. You know, there is no I'm not seeing anything to the team. They're just playing for playing sake. I don't know what to say it boils down to, you know, but I am not going to say, oh, the team just get together. 13 of the players is from the World Cup team. So they're not strangers, you know. And if you look at the back line is always queer. Nobody, why you think, why I see a ball play through, a true ball play through the middle. And this girl run past everybody. Luckily it was a half side. She run past everybody. We cannot operate
That
like
was
this.
after the changes were made and the forced change on
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Allison.
yeah. We can't operate like this. We are kingpin in we supposed to be kingpins in CONCACAF right now. We've been to the last World Cup, so we are up there. In the Caribbean, we should just walk through the Caribbean easy. What went on? Are you still there, coach?
Yes, man,
Oh
I'm
no,
here.
I
I'm
don't know.
here.
I lost the screen. I don't know what happened. Let me see if I can. Yeah. Okay. You know, I I I, I mean, I'm seeing things, but I don't want to get into the intricacies of it. If you look at how our back line is playing out at the back with the ball, we our positions are wrong. We are too close to each other. When we get into the final third, we bundle. You know, there's no spacing between players. We just jam up in one little cubicle. And we cannot play football like that. I just finished watching before this game, the Germany Canada game. And if you see that game is like 1,000 miles to the Jamaica Grenada game. Yes, the field is bumpy, but I am not going to blame it. And two teams are playing on the same surface. Okay? They're playing, you've come into CONCACAF, you don't expect you're going to get carpets because the fields in CONCACAF, unless you get into the United States, Canada, Mexico, Costa Rica, these fields are not good fields. You know,
Coming
but
from
but
M10 football, Devon, it's deja vu. We should be concerned because this isn't the
I am
final round, and we seem to be struggling to show our class above these teams. What say you? Okay. Apparently he left because of some you know, issue there. So big up yourself, M10 football. I see a post you made, and I screenshot it to play it, to read it, screenshot it to read it. Yeah. Um. Let's see if Devon will come back, Coach Devon. Notwithstanding, though, people, it a win is a win, I'm not taking anything away from the win, but like we normally do, we critically analyze the team. Yeah, we're not gonna come here and say it's a win and that's it, move on. Yeah, there are some areas, and I believe that the coach would have seen those areas as well that needs to be worked on, that needs to be looked into. Yeah. So I mean, come on. We're not being too harsh. We're satisfied with the 3 points. But again, like M10 football is saying, we should be concerned because this isn't the final round and we seem to be struggling to show our class above these teams. Yeah. So Leon Price is saying what I believe Dom Republic is getting hype up to lose. All right. Agree with M10. All right. Wayne Harris agreeing with that. Jamaica need quality coaches. All right. Somebody saying it's the coach's fault. I have faith in the girl. They will beat Dominic. Yeah, man. I believe that they'll win too. And Luis Perez, we might be, but it's free to dream, brother. All right. Luis Perez is from Dominica. Big up yourself, Luis Perez. Ensure that you subscribe to the channel. Yeah. Like the stream, everybody who's in. Ensure that you like the stream, people. It is important that you like the stream. Clive Smith, big up yourself. Erudite in the building. Coach, you can't play a joke team and it's 51 to 49 possession. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I am not concerned with our quality. We should clean sweep this group with win all match. All right. Thing happened last time and we still qualified. All right. So some people are not worried. We shouldn't be worried. Cameron too slow. We need more speed on the team. All right. Boy, I couldn't agree with you more, God's warrior. We need some coach like what Chuck and feel have. Well, not easy, you know. They have to beat Dominican Republic, plain and simple, of course. Reggae girls need quality coaches. Again, somebody saying it about the coach. Coach desk. Um, what is your opinion on the game and the coach? I think it was a crappy game. One thing I'm pleased with is that we got the 3 points. I'm not sure what to say about the coach at this time. Honestly, Jamaica will be like this last qualifying go World Cup. Okay, the girls need to just calm themselves down and play some quality football so they can build chemistry instead of rushing the game, trying to outscore the Republic. We should beat them at home in the final game. Yes, Vin Blaine and Tapa. Hey, Trev, it's not easy, you know. But in tournaments like this, goal difference is key. Yes, it is important. It is important. And I think that's why the girls were rushing. They realized that they were behind, and the goal difference plays a part. We have to factor the goal difference in. We can't take it for granted. Winners, you saw the same kind of look in the Gold Cup, but many never paid attention to what we were doing because we won some games. Can we flick a switch and play against the better teams? The man said coach need to be fired right away. Man said Blaine out already. Bermuda will beat or draw against Dominica Republic. All right. Jamaica basically locked down Bermuda at the office. No shot before. Yeah, you need wins, but one of the that's it. You down on goals and then tie. That's not good. One game at a time for everyone. Exactly. CONCACAF refs don't like Jamaica men and women's team. Why we can play decent football, simple football. Coach, them can't play the second round like this. Not at all. The ladies were very casual and wasteful in front of goal. Yeah, I didn't like the opportunities that we created and we blew them. We are too harsh. The surface determined the outcome. I have been saying that Blaine is such man 2.0. If they don't get rid of Blaine, we will look like why our game and ref are the worst. Is this a plan? Why did we change keeper from the last game? Devon, you won't say it on those type of surface. You won't see it. MPEC, you must be joking. Don't. MPEC a joke, man. US played New Zealand 1-5-0, 3 own goal. I'm not going to beat on Carter. Very wasteful player for the position she plays. If they cancel out goals, why it's a goal? Yeah, come on. Caribbean games should be practice match as games use to introduce new players. Look, Dominican Republic on bad surface versus Cayman and Dominican Republic on somewhat almost good earth bad. CONCACAF official need to do better selecting venues. Them on the surface and Grenada was very bad. Most of our local coaches are not educated enough to coach at this level and they prove it all the time. No, MPEC. If we did score more goals and play the same way, for me it would be the same. It would be the same for me. MPEC not concerned. Coaches that Sisan all saying something about Carter. Yeah, let me read the comment. Let me read the comment. I'm see if I can find it back. All right. Here's what so Cyan all is saying, I'm going to beat on Carter. Very wasteful player in the position she plays. But here this Cyan all. Trudy Carter cannot play midfield. Just put outside and put Jody inside and it done. How will that work? Still us M10 how it will work. Yes, so if you ask, so may I ask you, how will that work? So until you write the next message. Big up our friend Luis Perez Jr. from Dominica Republic. Big up yourself. They are play way better them way better. Big up coach. We need more platforms like yourself to talk football in our area. Yeah man, big up yourself. I will with the about Luis Perez. Yeah man. Baller kick 90. They need to improve even though it's their second game. Guys, you got till April. Let's chill out. One love, new coach, and after 3 training sessions, they eye them want miracle. Look at a Jesus out there play. What miracle we want one love? We don't understand. Why is Jamaican coach giving Grenada material to fire them up? Ralston Cameron, that team has 16 years old and Jamaica rated 51 and cannot bag them up. Democratic Republic not even seeded and bag them up. Disappointed, bad. They said they will boss against us. The goal wasn't the keeper's fault. No, we don't focus on the person in the comment. Ishmael, the person is a Dominican Republic person. So I'm gonna mention that. Island Cart. He's saying the goalkeeper should have saved that one. Chevron Edwards, big up yourself, brother. Which goal was the favorite one? Um, I think the one from Tiffany Cameron to open the scoring. Yeah, man, that one was the what that one was the what was a good goal for me. Yeah. So people remember to like the stream. Once you're on, please like the stream. If you're new around here, you need to subscribe to the channel. We're inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the Coaches Desk platform. This is where you get your sporting experience. Sydney is the best shot stopper on the team. One and one. One on one. All right. All right. I think Devon having some challenges, and it's the reason he's not on. He jumped off or he got disconnected. Beer toxicity from the fans, not even our best 11 and just together after 2 games. That's why I was 50-50 about the girls getting more coverage. Jamaicans too toxic. Boy. But Giovanni, I like how you said Jamaican, so that means you're included, right? So what you're saying, Giovanni, we should not give them the coverage. So just shut down the stream. Tell me now, quick and fast. The midfield was the worst. They cannot control a ball. I do agree with that. I think Shaw was playing laid back. Of course, we know the Jamaican fans toxic. Jamaican people are the hardest people for please, you know. Even when we were in the heights of the COVID and they used to have the press meetings on the YouTube platform, you want to see some of the comments. Yeah. We in said the midfield not good. I disagree. I disagree. We have one of the best midfielders in the middle of the park, or two of the best, and a budding champion in Jody Brown. If Chelsea or Man U played on that surface, we would have that said they are not good. Tell me which one of those girls used to be playing on bad surface. We in week out. None. But that's what I'm saying. MPEC. The girls won the game, and I am happy for the 3 points. We got 6 goals, two more than the first game, but we have to be fair. The game was sloppy, and that sloppiness of the game is because of the surface. I did say that. So where's the bashing in that? Yeah, I think that's a fair judgment. I think that is a fair judgment. And of course, we appreciate the ladies. All right, here is Devon Porter coming back. All right, Devon Porter is back. Yeah, man. Apparently, he had some challenges, coach. He's not here. I guess he's putting in his head piece. The woman of the match is Jody Brown. Is that official or that's your pick island card?
Um,
Devon? All right, hence it would disrupt their game. Why not focus the attention on the surface and praise the girls for pulling through? Is that directly at me, MPEC? Because I am saying exactly what you say. I just said it. I just said it. And people, if you're just joining in, this video is brought to you by Richos Roots Drink. Richos Sorry Roots Drink. Richos, a true Jamaican experience. And if you really want to know about it, check out um what's his name again? Pink Wall. Check out Man of Steel. Brian Might. Now you hear what going. Big up yourself, Luis Perez. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. I appreciate that. Big up yourself, Cian Arson. Yeah, man, respect. Mr. Special Edition, big up yourself. Dominican Republic played on the same bad pitch and scored 9. No, Mr. Special Edition, they played at home. They did not play Grenada in Grenada. What I'm thinking is that the coach wanted 3 points. That's what I'm thinking. And the objective was met. The fans wanted more goals. The girls seems as if they wanted more goals. But I believe that the coach wanted 3 points because he believes that the quality that he has is able to beat a Dominican Republic that we are worried about because they're scoring 9 goals. When we play them, your probably persons are going to say, then is this is a team that we're worried about? They gave this team 9 and they can't score against us. MP, don't make the surface the base of our assessment. We never looked a superior team who had control over the match. We never looked comfortable in the final third. Neither did we manage counters. I believe, you see, let me just read the comments them because we scored 6 goals, 3 points. The surface was bad. It contributed to. Well, the surface probably is the contributing factor to the team wasting those number of chances in front of goal. I guess so. Jodie Bone was very good. I could see that the bad field affected her in a big way. But we're not supposed to leave out the opponent as well, you know. The the Grenada team came out very tough, you know. They wanted us to know that they're there. Yeah, they wanted us to know that they're there. Remember, we weren't just playing a team that wasn't playing. Yeah. Earlier, you guys said it was in Grenada. No, 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 no. I don't know which guy, but our guys, but it was away. Grenada went away. Luis Perez, they want to know if you're a Jamaican. No worries about that, Mr. Special Edition. America or Canada would have had problems on that surface. On relax. No man, maybe in my past life I was born to Dominicans. It's directed at Mr. Porter and okay. But the point that M10 football said, MPEC, we can agree with that, that we weren't so much composed in front of goal. You understand? We weren't so much composed in front of goal. Jody Brown, Tiffany Cameron. Who else again? Tiffany Cameron, Jody Brown, Khadija Shaw, and Keane. They are the goal scorers. Listen, then come out tough. We won a game away by 6 goals, and people are still complaining. Sir Porter, you're back.
Yeah, man. I'm having a little issue with connection here. Yeah.
If
Okay.
we don't
Okay.
top the zone, we are not going to the World Cup. Are we not going to the final round to get a better chance at qualifying?
Coach.
Yes, go ahead.
People. People. People don't really understand. You know, it's not about the 6-1. It's about the team not playing flowing football. The team just does not look good. I don't know what is the reason. We have 4 goals right now, I think, behind the Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic team scares me right now.
I'm not scared though, Devon, but
When we beat them,
I'm a bit
when we,
concerned.
when we beat them, right now, I'm more than concerned
I'm not worried, but
because
concerned.
it's forced us. How many teams in the zone? 4?
Five. I think about five.
Yeah. Do we play home and away?
No,
We don't play home and away. So this is the reason why I'm worried. Because Dominican Republic are beating everybody. They have a bunch of college students from the
at
United States.
2 games, Dominica play now.
Yeah.
So they play 2, win 2. We play 2, win 2. The only
Yeah,
difference is
but they
that
have
they
a
score
plus
more
4.
goals.
Yeah.
That's the only
Okay.
difference.
So we
I think it's
play the
5
other team. We
teams in the
play the
zone.
other team. We play the other, so we play 4 games.
Well on Devon, it sound like we're hearing a feedback like you have another device.
Oh yeah, I need to shut that down, I think.
There are 5 teams in the zone.
Hold on, hold on. Let's see if I can. Are you hearing it now?
No man, it's good now.
It's good. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm using my phone. I haven't problem with my laptop. So we play 4 games.
Yeah
Okay?
man. Yeah.
So so we play 2 games already. We win the next game. Dominica win their next game. Whatever margin they win by, they still have 4 goals ahead of we. So now we forced to beat Dominica by 5.
No.
Hold on, man.
If
Play
Dominica
for,
win all the games and we win all our games and we beat them, all we have to do is to beat them.
but they have they yeah, but all right. We beat. What if we don't beat them? What if we draw?
Then we're out.
That's what I'm saying. So it's gonna force us now to beat them with our back against the wall. This is what I'm talking about. They have a 4 goal difference on us right now. So we have to get a result from them, and the result is a W.
Which I think we are more than capable of doing.
No, hold on. Yes, hold on. The football is played on the field. It's not played on paper. It's not played yet.
No, man, I'm
This
not
is
talking about what is on paper. I notice I did
no.
not
This is
say anything about paper. I said
okay.
I
But
think,
okay, you can't win a game until you play it. Don't
but you're
ever
talking about drawing as
underestimate.
well.
Hold on, no, but don't ever underestimate an opponent. They are
I
playing right now at the top of their game.
Yes,
We
but
are not.
Mr. Porter, I am not underestimating Dominica Republic, but they have not played us yet. I have seen teams beating up other team or other team play, and when them reach that team to play, they can't do what them do.
Coach,
So
coach,
I'm
listen,
concerned, but I'm not
coach,
worried.
coach. I'm gonna I'm gonna paraphrase. We are expected to beat them. Okay, the expectation is there. But what if the optimum word, if we get a tie, a draw with them?
And that is where my
Oh,
concern
there's
lies.
always
But
yes.
I'm
So
not
there's
worried.
always a what if. So what we should have done is make sure we score enough goals, even though we're not playing good. But make sure the opportunity was there to score enough goals. I mean, beating beating Bermuda 4, and Bermuda is going where? Dominican Republic?
Bermuda is gonna play Dominica, yes.
Where in Dominica?
No, I think it's gonna be in Bermuda because Dominica.
Anywhere, listen, anywhere they play them, it's gonna be a shallot. I've watched them play. Them can score a goal. They're quick. I am worried. Take it from me. I am worried.
I am not worried. I'm concerned because of the goal difference. But we have Cayman Islands to play, and they have Bermuda.
Yeah, and that's another. Well, I know
Those
that's
games are not
did the
played as yet.
did
So
they play? Did Dominica play? Cayman, how much they beat them?
I think it's 4.
They beat them 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have to overcome that deficit by putting a licking and a Cayman and beat them 8 or 10.
But we understand that the first keeper that, well, that is besides the point still. because it doesn't really matter again.
You're talking to me, are you making a general?
No, man, I was just gonna say that I heard that the keeper that the Dominica team scored those 9 goals against was not
Mhm.
the keeper that played today. And we heard it was a shopkeeper. And based on the few saves that this one pull off, we were saying that them really said this is a shopkeeper, but apparently it's a different keeper.
Oh, somebody is saying that they don't understand what I am saying.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, what if we beat Cayman 9-10? Yes, we have to beat Cayman 9-10 because we want to increase our goal difference and Dominica Republic and going into the Dominica Republic with a plus goal difference and then we can play with a bit more relaxation
But
and
let me ask you,
put
Coach
their
Devon.
back against the wall. But we don't want to go into that game with our back against the wall.
Did you watch the or have you watched the Dominica team play?
Just highlights, some highlights. I see.
But a commenter Wayne Harris said he has watched the team, and from what he has seen, they are
Mhm.
no match for us.
Well,
And the Dominican person, Luis Perez Jr., said that they are trying to get better, but they really look up the Jamaica team.
well, they should. We are the kingpin in the region, so they should. But you know the game of football.
Mm-hmm.
The game of football can be a wicked game at sometimes, and it only takes one goal to win a game. So we don't want to get into that predicament going into that game with the Dominican Republic. We need to our next game is Denmark Cayman.
Our next game is, I think, Cayman.
So we have to put a shallak in and Cayman. There's no doubt because Dominica will beat up Bermuda. So we have to make sure we take our fate into our own hands and start getting some goals to take wipe this deficit away that +4 goals that they have away. If it's even mean that we're going into the Dominica game with a +2 goal difference over them, I will feel much better because if I get a draw, I know you understand what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying. I will feel much better. But right
Um,
now,
two things,
I don't
Devon.
feel good. Mhm.
Um, Wayne Harris is saying if DR beat Jamaica, I will stop watching football. And Philip Beckford is saying, are you forgetting that not all players were available in this window? Plus, they are new addition and few training sessions. So I think they will be good against Dominica Republic.
Well, I I would hope so. I would hope so, but I don't want to revisit Reggae Boys. Not right now. I think we have a good squad on paper, but I'm not seeing the football on the field to suffice that squad, the names and the squad that we have. I want to see a better brand of football displayed right now.
You said you're not seeing a brand of football being played.
No, no, I'm not. We're playing. We're just kicking the ball about.
Okay.
You know,
What was this? What was the brand before?
was more fluent. Look at the World Cup team.
Mm-hmm.
They connect their passes more. They have a sense of purpose going forward. The way they play out at the back was quicker, getting the ball to the middle and to the wide players to get it up top to the striker. I'm seeing a team that moves the ball slowly, not connecting passes with their teammates, and it seems like they're very reluctant in getting the ball quickly forward and play on the interior game to break opponent backline. We haven't like the two games. I haven't seen many balls played behind the opponent defense and make them uncomfortable in the sense of they're you can see they're panicking. Not seeing that. I'm honestly not seeing that. Um I I can't comment on the coach. I as a fellow coach I never comment on other coaches because I don't think it's right to do so. He has his own style and whatever he imparts to the players is his way. Um, maybe I have a different way, and maybe I would have done things differently than what he's doing, and I don't wish to intervene in his. It's not my team; it's his team. So he should know what he tells this player, what he imparts with them to go into a game. Coach, I'm not hearing you. I don't know what
I'm
happened.
muted.
Oh,
All right, Philip Beckford is saying we have quality players. Unfortunate they did not turn up today, notwithstanding the bad pitch, but it doesn't make sense we compare them now. Shaw, if available, can destroy any defense, and Jody too. Of course, I believe that we have quality players. They just
no, we have
did not
quality players.
find a rhythm today, and I agree. And the surface would have, I believe, contributed to that.
But coach,
But
we
there
have
was no one
back-to-back
on the
games.
pitch who actually held the game by the scruff of the neck.
Exactly. Thank you. And we have back-to-back games, so we should see every game because they haven't been together long. Every game we should see some improvement, something that we can take away from the game and talk about positive. Not. Yeah, we can take something away, yes, but it's negative, and we don't want to be negative. We want to see progress, that the team is progressing going into the other games leading up to the final eight. And if we cannot go into the final eight looking like this, we have to have different sense of purpose going into the final eight.
But Devon, let me make a comment on that. You see, these ladies, from my interaction with them, I believe that they know when they have not played a good game. And trust me, they are gonna pull up their socks if needs be.
Okay.
So
I'm
that's
just
why I'm saying I'm not worried. I'm a bit concerned because we have to factor in goal difference. You understand? But I'm not so worried. I'm just a little bit concerned. Nothing more.
well. I hope. I hope.
And
I
we
hope.
we, we wish what's her name? Um Alison Swaby a speedy recovery. She had to be taken off. We hope that everything is well with her and that
I hope so.
if she's hurt, she'll have a speedy recovery.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. You
And
see,
congrats to Khadija Shaw. She's on her that's her 45th goal that she would have been scoring for the Reggae Girls, leading all-time scorer for Jamaica women's team.
the thing is with the team that we have, the expectations are high, and I mean, we are not seeing what the team is capable of doing. Yes, the field today was bad, but I think the national stadium pitch is way better than that field, and it was not displayed as well as on the national stadium pitch. So it's a bit of bother. There's a concern there. You know, I am overly concerned.
Can't take that away from your coach. Let me get back into the comment section. MPEC is saying it's too early to be concerned. Um, Dre is saying, but coach, the players that played in the midfield, not CDM, they are not deep line midfielders. So that is something to take into consideration.
So do we really understand football or international football? If you're on a national team, regardless regardless of the favorite position you love to play, the coach wouldn't put you in a position that you know that you're not capable to play. So he must have a conversation with the player, and the player agrees to play a position because she's a team person. So when Dre make a comment like that, I throw it out the door. These girls are professionals, and who are not professionals are playing at a high college level in the United States and elsewhere. So you don't tell me that.
All right. So somebody's saying I didn't hear the comment. I didn't hear the comment, but they are saying that the coach said by halftime the team would be 6-0. And Howard Raymond is saying our own coach put the team under pressure with that comment. What are your thoughts on that?
Um, I'm not gonna say he puts his team under pressure by saying that. He he knows the team that he has. He knows the capability of the girls, and a 6-0 halftime score does not surpass them. I think they should be capable are scoring six at halftime against this team. So I wouldn't say that.
Okay. All right. Here's another question for you from Jarvis. Do you think back-to-back games and a new coach, the ladies still trying to figure out the new system?
He, listen, he has coached the Jamaica national team before. He has coached Brown, Shaw, Carter, and others. A lot of them players under him, under the under 17 and under 20. Okay, so he's not a new coach to the team.
Right. Oh, I think you're freezing up, coach.
No, I answer his question.
Okay. All right. This team of girls are just getting used to each other again. Many are new as well in the squad, but I believe they are gelling. And as they have more games under their belt, they will improve.
There are 13 girls out of the 23 that's there plays in the World Cup. There are other girls that plays together in the U17 and the U20 Jamaica team. So they're not strangers.
Hmm.
So that's a lame excuse to to be made.
Yeah, and players were playing out of position too, I believe,
I
because of
I
the
I, I
the
already addressed that. I already addressed that.
okay
These players are capable to play multiple positions.
position.
Yeah.
All right. The only person that can disrupt the team is the coach, which seems to be more talkative than anything else. And based on his interview, he's just being relaxed due to the players' abilities, which is bad. What say you about that one?
Um, can't comment on that. I don't know what his rapport with his players are. So, but I don't think the coach is gonna disrupt a unit like this. I think the unit, looking at the team, I think the unit is together. I've gotten feedback from a parent here today that has two daughters in the team, and the feedback that I was getting is that everybody welcomes each other and everybody is like a close knit unit, and that spells good for the team.
Yeah, man, that's a good look.
Yeah,
When we had Sashana Campbell on, she said the same thing. The new ladies that came in, they were there when they came in. It was as if they were a part of the team for a long time. It was a
yeah,
very easy transition for them.
but
So it was nothing hard for them to settle. So I mean, I don't know.
don't get me
It's just
wrong,
for.
the
Hmm.
team will get better. The team will get better, but we want to see the progress from the Friday game. Was it Friday or Thursday?
Thursday.
Thursday game to this game. I haven't seen the progress. Yeah, we scored two extra goals, but I haven't seen the transition. that okay, yes, you look lethargic in the first game because you might be have heavy legs because of long flights, 9 hour flights or 4 hour flights or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But now that you get your feet on the ground up and running, we should start seeing the team transitioning differently at the speed of play. This, I mean, if you look at other teams play, they play swift movement football, running on and off the ball. You don't stand in one place to get the ball. Okay, when the ball is played to you, you can't stand up and receive the ball. You have to close the ball, don't get it, take a move and touch away and get away. You do those things in your training session. Okay, you limit
Mm-hmm.
your touch to move the ball quicker instead of taking the 3, 4 touches. One, two, 1, 2. The Jamaican team is capable of doing that. Get a rhythm.
I think one or two times you see it in the game, but it wasn't consistent.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. When you're playing minnows like these, you use it as you use it as a possession game, training. Just move the
Mm-hmm.
ball around them, open up the field as big as can, and let them run and chase. And within half an hour, they're dead. And when they're dead, now you just tie with them. When they expect the ball to play through the middle, you go down the wing, boom, you come across. What's the striker name? Bonisha.
Yes.
She latch on to them like how she latch on to that last header. She will latch on to them.
All right. That's something to look into. That is indeed something to look into. Um, but yeah, I I I think they if a team doesn't play good though,
Mhm.
according to many, but yet still they score two more goals than the previous game and they still get 3 points. What would you attribute to that?
They need to play a little bit more direct and with a little bit more sense of purpose that we are in a tournament here, getting to the World Cup, and it won't be a cakewalk, and play with each other. Urgency, urgency in the game. If if my players are playing slow, I implement a lot of small-sided games in their training with with speed. Close the ball down quickly, move the ball quickly. Intensity that will get
Mm-hmm.
you sharp. And I don't know if they're doing a lot of small-sided games in small areas, small, you know, to get the ball moving quicker. Limited touch, one touch, two touch.
But wouldn't we say it's a comprehensive victory though? We crushed the Grenada team.
We score 6 goals, but does it look like a class display? No, not to me. You see, you people have to understand. I can win a game 1-0, but you see that the team plays football. They breaks the opponent down. They possess the ball well. When we lose possession of the ball, we have 10 seconds to get it back. You close the ball down quickly. You don't give the opponents room. You have a sense of purpose, urgency in attacking, urgency in getting back the ball to play. These are the things you have to do in a game. It's not about, yeah, you score 6 goals, you score 7 goals, you score 8 goals. But against who? Against who?
Amino.
I said it the other night and Talawa TV. We have girls team in the Greater Toronto area
Mm-hmm.
that will take Dominica, not Dominica, Bermuda and this Grenada team to school. And not only by scoring a lot of goals, you will see good football and display. You will. You have teams like that plays in the League One, like Vaughan, London, Oakville, you know, to name a few. They play good football. And some of these girls know these some of these players and knows these teams. It's not how you win and the amount of goals you score is the display on the field. We want to see a better display, a more collective playing between the teammates, the whole team.
All right. So the ladies are going to be having a break between the window. I guess how the coach is going to, and it
Mhm.
seems like he's in constant contact with the ladies. Um, I guess he'll be in contact with them still. Like I said, I am not concerned. A team scored two more
Mhm.
goals, crushed them. I would believe, and we get 3 points.
Mhm.
All right. So this Dominic team, the Cayman team that we have to play next, it won't be stopping us.
Cayman won't stop us, but we should put a licking on them. We should take it
No,
out
but
on them.
no, but if nobody will, if Cayman won't stop us, I don't think Dominica Republic will stop us either. I honestly believe
Um,
so.
Listen, they're not supposed to beat us. They're not expected to beat us. But I tell you, this football can be a wicked football sometimes.
No, but Devon, you see, you're being selective, You're being selective with the Dominica and the Cayman
No,
team. Of
hold
course,
on.
you're being
No, no, not the
selective.
Cayman, not the Cayman team. Okay, yeah, yeah. I'm being selective that they're better than Cayman. Yes, but
Uh-huh.
hold on. They are the only team that really displaying a sense of purpose. They score 8 against who and 9 against who, and you understand what I'm saying? So they're scoring goals.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
that
that
no,
they can score goal.
but Devon,
We
that
don't.
say
We don't. Okay, put it this way: we don't want one of those goals each up in in our
Devon,
neck.
Devon, look at
Hold
it.
on, and
No
then they
man, me
play a
think you be
pass the ball.
selective, man. Me think you be selective because if you say Cayman, we can easily run over Cayman. Why do you
Because
still have
Cayman don't
this?
have a program. Cayman
Why
don't
do
have
you,
a
but
program.
why
But the
are you
Dominican
so?
Republic, I tell
Me
you, they
think we
have
are
some
hype up
US.
Dominica team, man.
No, no,
No
hold
man,
on. They have
Dominica look
some
a
college.
dangerous coach. Dominica look a
Me
dangerous.
think
Them
we
Thank
can
you.
listen. If
them look a
Dominica
dangerous.
dangerous, Virgin, we don't deserve to go through the group.
Yeah.
Point blank.
Coach, you're not
No,
listening
but
to me, coach. They're not listening to me. They are scoring goals. Hold on now. They are scoring goals. We and them on the same amount of points. There are 4+4 goal difference over us. Okay?
And when we play them, we're gonna beat them.
We, hold on now. Yes, we are expected to beat them, but as I'm saying, this football can be a cruel
So
game.
why we
Yes.
can't say that about Cayman? Why we can't say
Okay,
that
all
about
right.
No,
them?
Put it this
no,
way.
coach.
If we
Dan
Put
say
it
Ripper
this
this
and
way.
about
Cayman are
DR, we
two
need to say it
different.
about Cayman
Coach,
because none
No,
of
coach,
the
we
games
can't.
have been
No,
played.
it's
coach.
the
I'm
deficit
gonna make a
between the two
reference.
teams is too big.
Coach,
Though,
coach,
but Dam Rep is
coach,
a problematic team.
coach. I'm gonna make a reference. The 2018 World Cup plays in which country? You remember the 2018 World Cup?
The male 2018.
Yeah, it plays in a South America country.
Uh-huh. South
Plays in
America
Brazil.
was in Brazil. Yeah.
Yeah, it plays in Brazil. Okay, Brazil was expected to do well and win the World Cup. You remember with the Neymar and company. What happened to them when they played Germany in their own country in the Americana? What happened to them? You remember what happened to them?
Oh, 2014, I mean, not 2018, 2014.
2014. Yeah,
Yeah,
what
Oh,
happened
this
to
guy
yeah.
them?
kind of no,
Yeah,
but
what happened to them?
No, but no, sir, report
Hold
that
on,
that
hold on. What
comparison
happened to
is.
them? What
they
happened to
were
them?
embarrassed. They were
They're a
embarrassed.
world class team. What happened
I'm
to
hearing
them?
a feedback, gentlemen. I'm hearing a feedback. Somebody
No,
has.
it's not me. It's not me. I think I
You're still hearing
delete the
it?
other one.
Yes, may I hear it a little bit?
When when I speak, how is it?
Yeah, me not hear it. Talk for me, let me hear.
What's happening, man? Everything good? You hearing it?
No, me not hear it
Mic
again.
check 1 3.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe when both of us speak, then listen, Pamela. I'm just saying this football gods sometimes don't work in your favor. It can be a cruel game. I don't want to get into that predicament that we're going into a game with them. It's the final game, and we have a negative goal average against them.
All right.
You understand?
Case in
Okay.
point.
Who
Case in
who
point,
knows?
Devon.
Okay, who know that
Hold
one
on now.
goal was going to score on us tonight? A good goal too.
Yeah, it was a well taken goal.
It
But
was
listen
it
this,
was a
Devon.
mistake from us though, Devon. It wasn't really anything that the Grenadians did.
Well, Pamela, in football,
Bonflaza lost it.
hold on.
Dangerous
Pamela,
position.
in football, if you don't make mistakes, there won't be any goals.
Nah, I see a
If you're
point.
perfect, if you're
I see a
perfect on the
point.
night, there won't be any goals against you.
I
This is
don't
what
agree,
I
but
am
I see a
saying.
point.
That is
Okay?
debatable. But hear me,
Yeah.
hear me, Coach Devon.
This is what I'm saying.
Coach Devon, hear me. Dominica
Mhm.
Republic plays Grenada. Say they give them 5-0. We play Cayman and give them 12. Have you ever thought of that angle?
That's what I want to see.
But you're still worried because
But, 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 okay. Grenada and Cayman might be probably the two weakest team in the zone. What if Dominica beat Grenada 10 or 12? We're behind the 8 ball
no,
even
Dominica
more.
not playing Grenada again.
Oh,
Bermuda they
they beat
playing.
them.
Them don't them
Bermuda,
up early, man.
Bermuda,
9-0.
Bermuda, Bermuda.
Mm-hmm.
What if they beat Bermuda 10 or 12?
So we
We're
go beat
behind the
them
eight
back when we
ball.
play them.
We're
I
behind the
I
eight
and
ball. But we have to no our back is against. That's what I'm telling you. Now our back is against the wall that we have to win. And then the pressure is on us. No, we have to win.
Sir
What if
Porter.
hold on? What if anxiety kicks in because they put a ball in the back of our net. Oh, football gods now, you know. They put a ball in the back of our net. We start panicking in the 70th minute because they park the bus and start defending well. In the 80th minute, and we can't get back.
So we don't
I
deserve to.
So
If
I
that
don't
happened, Devon,
want.
what you're saying, if that happens,
Mhm.
Jamaica should not, or we don't deserve to advance. And
No,
that
but
I go tell we,
coach,
you know.
coach,
Coach, the
I
ball
think,
round, you know. The
can I
ball
say
round and
something?
it bounce, you know. Coach, the
I,
ball
I,
round and it bounce.
I
I
think
am
this
see.
Damrep team, I think this Damrep team is like, for instance, when Canada started the World Cup qualifiers, they were way down in the rankings. And now, with every passing round, they just keep on shooting. I think this Damrep team is one of those. I wouldn't label Canada a surprise team, but it's
When?
a team. Hmm?
Which Canada team? The
The
men team?
men's team, yeah. But I think this Damrep team is a little better than what their ranking suggests. That's my point, right? They have assembled a group of ladies that, I think, with a stretch of games, they're going to get some results. And with a stretch of games, they might very well shoot up the rankings, right? I think they have assembled a team that is going to rise in the rankings. They're currently 160 something in the world. I think they're better than what their ranking suggests. I agree with Devon with Sir Devon on one point. I disagree with him on another point, right? The point about there is cause for concern with Danrep, I agree, right? I still think we will go through, but I do think that there is cause for concern. Sir Devon is right with that. He's spot on where that is concerned.
No, but
That this
I'm saying in a formula, I'm
Mhm,
concerned too, because you have to factor in goal difference. But Devon is
mhm.
saying that he's overly concerned, and I don't agree. And he's worried. That's why I'm not agree
So
with,
The issue is the
no,
degree
but
of
coach,
concern.
you are winning the game without even play the game yet. That's what you are saying, you know, coach. And I
No,
am
but if we
saying,
can brush aside a team that is, if we can brush aside that team now with a 1-0, 2-1, then that's why I'm
okay,
saying we don't
But
deserve to
coach, what we're
advance.
are
saying,
they are
can
they
I
are
say this,
they
Sir Devon?
are they
Can I try
leading
and
the
make a
group
point, Sir
right
Devon?
now? Are they leading the
Of
They
group right
are.
course,
now?
They are.
they
That's
are.
exactly what I'm saying.
But
They're
and
leading the group.
what I'm saying is that this Damrep team is good enough where you know any card can play, so to speak, on a match day. Cayman is not good enough where any card can play on a match day.
And they have not
They're
played a
not good
Exactly.
strong
enough.
team yet.
Formula.
The deficit is
Exactly
too
what I'm
big.
saying, formula.
The deficit is too big between us and Cayman. But Damrep is a team that is good enough where if any card play on the particular day and it plays in favor of Damrep, it could be problematic for us.
Formula.
But
Exactly what I am saying.
Dominican Republic has not played a strong team as yet.
But we not playing a strong team either, and they
Exactly.
look better than us.
Look better is who
Okay,
play better
coach,
on the day, man.
coach,
It's on the day. It's on the day.
coach, coach,
Jamaica
coach,
might raise the
coach,
game on the day.
coach,
Might.
coach, coach. We
Hmm.
are the strongest team in the group.
Hey,
No doubt.
me not say
Hold
that.
on.
We are
So hold
we
on. So
taking
wait,
it a game at a time.
hold
And when we
on.
bought Damrep,
Hold on. I just make a statement and you not say that. Hold on no. You say you're
Coach,
not saying
we
that.
not say
So
we
what
ever lose to
coach,
Damrep,
what are you saying? Coach, what are
Devon,
you
are you
saying?
saying that Damrep is going to beat us?
No, we're not
No,
saying that,
Devon, may
coach.
I
No,
We're
ask?
not
hold on. No,
saying that.
no, I am not saying that.
Okay.
I'm saying what if? There's a what if.
It's
We
entirely
okay.
possible. It's not out
We
of the
are
realm
the
of
So
possibility.
strongest team.
it's not
Hold on,
out of it
coach.
for real. And that's
Coach,
why I'm saying if it happens, we don't deserve to go through. And that's what will directly happen. We
But
now go through.
coach, whether or not we deserve to go through, we still want to go through. Whether or not we deserve to
I
coach,
go
want to
through.
go
coach,
through, of
coach,
course. I
coach,
want to go
coach.
through.
After the last game, I want to come on a podcast like yours and say, listen, at least we make it through. but I am not seeing the type of football playing that I go, woo. You understand what I'm saying?
And
They don't
But Sir
wow
remember
me.
this one, we
Devon,
They
agree
don't.
with that, you know.
They
Remember, we
don't
agree
wow
but
with that
me.
Sir
earlier, you
Devon,
know.
that's where you lose me now. That's because remember, me say, one thing me agree with you upon where the Damre potentially causing us problems is concerned. But there is another thing that I disagree with you on. When you are
Give me a
saying that,
second, gentlemen.
yeah, man, cool, coach. When Sir Devon, when you are saying that, you seem very unimpressed with the performance tonight. And I'm not saying
I'm not
yes,
impressed.
the girls can play better in a coach. I don't disagree with that. The girls can play better, given the quality of players that we have, etc. We know the girls can raise their game, right? But you make it seem as if we were just poor the entire, like we were exceptionally poor. And I think earlier I was on Manning's stream and somebody said something in the comment section that I think is spot on, right?
But we were not impressive neither.
I think, to be fair, though, Sir Devon.
Okay. So in a team like this,
Mm-hmm.
look at the team on the field.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we see more from this team playing minnows like Bermuda and Grenada? Shouldn't we have seen more?
I agree. All right. Let me tell you what was my issue with the Bermuda game, right? The Bermuda game, I think the final bars let us down way too much in terms of that
And
final pass to
and the
break that
same thing
last
happened in this
line.
game. So guess what? You don't transition better. The
No,
same thing happened.
no, Sir Porter. I think it was far improved in this game. I think the problem in this game was the finishing. We created a lot of chances in this game, to our credit, Sir Devon, and the final product of putting the ball in the back of the net,
So
was what beat us
isn't that
tonight.
a
But we
isn't
created
that a
chances.
problem? Isn't that a problem playing a minnows? What if you start playing a high class team?
I agree,
Like
that is
like
a
a Mexico,
problem.
a Costa Rica. I'm not even calling the two big guns in there. I'm
I
just
agree,
calling Mexico, Costa Rica,
Mm.
Panama. What if? And that's keep letting us down.
Fine, but that, we can't foresee the future. I agree, that there are things that need to be worked on going forward. But what I don't agree with is everybody seems to be under the notion that the the performance was just abysmal. And I don't agree. The performance was, to be fair, we created a number of legitimate goal scoring chances against a team that I don't think we're giving them enough credit. I think Grenada did as well as they possibly could, given the talent that they had and showed in this game. I think they did very well, relative to the talent that they have. I think they frustrated us. They were,
Pamela,
in my humble
Pamela,
opinion, they made the game very scrappy.
Pamela. I
They
don't know
took
the
the sting
Grenadian.
out of the game,
I don't
right?
know the Grenadian girls.
Mm-hmm,
But if you match up the girls
mm-hmm.
1-on-1 together, could they have? Could they compare to this team that they have?
Nowhere near. We know that, but we won the match 6-1, Sir Devon. We won the match six
And
one.
and winning it 6-1 is impressive to you, regardless of the display on the field.
No, as I said,
Regardless, regardless of
mm-hmm,
regardless of how we connect the passes with
mm-hmm,
each each other,
mm-hmm.
regardless of how we move the ball forward, regardless of how we defend, regardless of all the missed chances that we create, as you say. Do you think that's impressive because we scored six?
All right, Coach Devon, outline to me. Let us go a little bit in depth now, right?
Mhm.
Formula.
I'm very interested. Mm-hmm,
Formula.
mm-hmm.
Before you go in depth, just a word from our sponsors. This video is sponsored by Richos Roots Drink, and Richos Sorrel Roots Drink. Richos, a true Jamaican experience. Go ahead.
I am very interested in the problems that Sir Devon would have seen in this game from the standpoint of our performance, Coach Devon. What exactly are your issues with this particular performance from the Reggae Girls?
One, urgency in place. Two, where we connect passes with each other.
Urgency, does that mean we weren't winning the second ball, Devon? Is that the case? Because I wasn't seeing that.
The intensity
And
is what you
speed of play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
In the
Speed
intensity.
of play. Yeah, speed of play. Positioning. Running on and off the ball. Players don't play when they don't have the ball. You can see they're strolling around, walking around. They're not making a run to create open space for another player. These are part of the game. These are things that you need to see in a football game. You don't need to have the ball at your feet to be playing. These are the things I am looking. Maybe because I'm a coach, I'm probably, expect certain things. Other than, you might not be a football coach, or people in the chat might not be a football coach. These are things that I look for that aids a team.
All right,
you look at the back line. Look at the back line. When the goalkeeper gets the ball, where are the two central defenders? Where are the wing backs? They're in a straight line.
Oh, I disagree.
That's a no for me.
Campbell was playing high. Campbell was playing higher than the others. They weren't in a straight line.
I don't see both players split the 18. Wing back push on. If the ball plays to one, next one drop off, wing backs come in, and it looks like you have three at the back with the holding midfielder dropping there, and it looks like a diamond to move forward with the ball, to get the ball forward. I'm not seeing diagonal balls going out to the wingers.
But Sir Devon, Sir Devon, hold on there, Sir Devon. Hold on there, Sir Devon. And a number in this game, a lot of the times I saw two players run a back.
So that's the same point me I make formula.
And those wing backs in relatively advanced positions.
But run a back how?
But one was more advanced than the other still.
Two players run a back how? Tell me. Can you draft it up and show me?
So all right. So what exactly is the point of the argument you're making with the centre backs, with the positioning of the centre backs?
They don't aid the goalkeeper. They don't open quickly enough to aid the goalkeeper and push on the wing backs and put the field big enough so they can get out of the back.
Okay.
And the Reggae Boyz have the same problem.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
And Reggae Boyz have the same problem.
A little bit exaggerated, but I understand your point. No, I understand. It's a reasonable point. I'm not fully on board with it. I'm on board with it to a certain extent, but it's a reasonable point.
You know why I don't agree? Because it wasn't consistent throughout the game.
To be
Most times,
fair,
the two players were not close enough so that they weren't in position. No, I didn't
it
see that
it
throughout the game.
I think what Sir Devon is
And
saying that
and if
there
you
was some
and coach,
inconsistency where that was
if it's
concerned.
not
Yeah,
consistent
the
throughout
same
the
thing
game,
when I say a while
that
ago.
means there are flaws. That means there are flaws.
Yeah, of course.
I rest
Remember,
my
you know,
case.
especially
I rest my
when
case.
Swaby came out. When Swaby came out, I see more of those flaws that you were referring to, Devon,
I
rather
Good
rest
than
my
the
point.
case.
early aspect of the game. So that's why I say I don't agree with you in its entirety, because it was when the change when Samsu came on, when Keane came on, and Bonflaza came on, then you see the difference in the shape of the
Yeah,
defense.
it looked a little bit
Right.
disrupted, to be fair.
I wouldn't say in the early exchanges of the game.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Sir Devon said the speed of play or the intensity, right? What was the urgency in play is what he said was lacking, right?
Going forward, yes.
Going forward. All right. For starters, the Reggae Girls look far better at that where intensity is concerned than the Reggae Boys. That's one. Two, I
I'm
mean
not
the
going
pitch
there.
was
Far.
the pitch as well. You know, the pitch as well was, in my opinion, a little bit slow in terms of the ball. I don't know if they didn't wet the surface. The pitch was not the best condition, right? So, you know, that could also be an issue why the ball was not moving as quickly as Sir Devon would have liked it to have moved. However, however, I think the intensity and the speed of play, especially under the circumstances, was relatively good.
Yes, formula. I
Coach,
and myself,
coach, coach.
Andre said the same thing. I think they tried to pick up the intensity from the first game because they were playing a little bit slow. But the
Coach,
challenge that I'm having is that when they reach in the final third now and trying to make those sort of decision, they could have slowed down the play to pull those players out of position, because you slip a ball quickly to Bunny, but Bunny is as a defender behind, when you could have waited a little bit for Bunny to move in another space and move around the ball a little bit in the final third. That's the challenge I had there. But because they were playing it fast up that section as well, because they made the transition. If you notice, when Chantel gets the ball as the defender, she drives forward and then she makes a pass, so that
Both
there and then they
herself
are
and
right into the
Allison, they
attacking
move into the
dimension
space,
of the game.
coach.
Huh?
Both
Yeah, me
herself and
note. Yes.
Allison, them them
coach.
them move and them try to find the space, you
Right.
know, to progress the play and them drive forward into that space.
Thank you. That's what I
That's
saw
a
in the game.
pattern of play. That's why I
Yes.
don't understand why people are beating Vim Blaine. That is one of the very first signs of a good attacking structure. That pattern of play, progressing the
I
play
not
out from the back.
I not beating no coach. None.
No, he
They
didn't
have
say
their
you,
way.
though, Devon. He didn't say you.
Yeah. Listen, there's a person in the chat named Duckland Stennett. I want him to come on the live right now. Send him, pin the link and tell Duckland Stennett to come on the live and tell me what he sees in the game that was impressive. Why I watch the game on my microwave.
But Sir
He must be
Devon,
a comedian. Tell him to come and tell me what he sees in the game. If it's the 6-1 him see in the game, that impressed him against Grenada. Tell him to come. Pin
Well,
the link
Devon,
and let Douglas
Devon, you
Tennant
get
come.
boot, you know. You get boot. This
Listen,
Terry,
anybody
I'm not giving you the battle, you know. Boot shall give you.
and the thing about it, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell them something. I'm gonna tell them bottom line. They don't know nothing about football. If them say that, they don't know nothing about football. And this is where we fall short. This is where we fall short with a lot of things, my friend. You understand? Because every one of us Jamaican perceive that we know football and we don't know the game. You understand? My eyes have been opened up to football in the first world when I really come into North America. And I thought I knew, but we never know nothing, my friend, until I start go to a lot of coaching seminars, clinics, being around the game. And then it opens up a different thing. I said, but me never know anything. And this is the thing that some of us locals need to get into and see first world football. And then we'll have a different perception of the game. I know, coach, I know you're seeing it. You understand? We'll have a different perception of the game. But they have to educate themselves on the game. I listen, I can still learn from a baby. I don't know it all. I don't know. As a matter of fact, a little bit that I know, I don't know much. But the little bit that I know, I can impart it to people.
Coach,
And that's all I'm saying.
I think Coach Minzy made a very good point, you know, that I think deserves even more highlight. You know, the point about the pace of play
Hmm.
being improved in this game versus the Bermuda game is a very solid point. The intensity in the Bermuda game picked up in like the final 20 minutes or so, right? And honestly, I think it carried over into this particular game, and the girls played the game a lot quicker than they did in the Bermuda game, right? So when Sir Devon and when Sir Devon talk about the movement as well, Sir Devon, me not agree with it, Sir Devon. In term, all right. For starters, we sit the centre backs, right?
Hmm.
Very comfortable on the ball, right? Moving and driving into spaces, right? To kickstart the attack, so to speak, then, right? And then on top of that, the movement of the ball from the players in front of them are creating passing channels. And then what I realized with it, with like for instance the Swabies as well, when even they themselves don't have a passing channel, they move into space to create a passing channel. So the movement from the players on the ball to break the lines with passes, and the movement with the players off the ball, right, to be those out balls, right, to facilitate forward progression of the play. I think
MP,
with the girls has
MP,
been
there are several
very
times.
good.
There are several times in the game where I see people make runs and people take off players and pass the ball to the opposite side, but pass it to the opponent, give it away, and then it's coming back at us, and we have to be chasing back to defend. These are things in the game that you see. Listen, everybody see the game from a different perspective. Okay, these are things that I when I watch the Jamaica game, any Jamaica game, I make my notes. That's the difference with me and other people. I make my notes. See how much time they give away the ball in certain areas of the field. How much time do they double team? How much time do they create an outnumber 3v2, 2v1, 4v3 in
But we have been good with
departments
the numbers
and
game, Sir Porter.
overloads in certain part of the field
But Sir Porter, we have been
instead
good
of
with the
being
numbers games. You
okay.
think we have been bad with the numbers games, Sir
If you
Porter?
if you say so, if you say so,
No, may I ask you, Sir Porter, you think we have been bad with the numbers
I am
games?
I am just pointing out that I'm not seeing enough.
No, Sir Porter, I can't agree with that, Sir
I am
Porter.
not seeing enough.
Me not agree with that, Sir Porter. I think we have been good with the numbers games.
Instead of the one-on-one defending, your double team, triple team.
But
You
we
know,
have been
in
double
terms of
teaming.
the attacking play, you put in triangles on the field and diamonds on the field and outnumber people and move the ball around them, create a sequence and get the ball forward.
But
I'm not seeing MPEG, not MPEG, formula.
Sir Porter,
MPEG
all
can
right,
call you soon.
Sir Porter, there are a number of times, especially in the first half, right, and right throughout the game, where we were constantly employing double teams on Grenadian players.
But it's not enough. I need more. I need to see more. I need
But
to
it,
see
But most
constant.
times when we do those double teams, we win back the ball easily.
yeah, it was happening right
But
throughout the
that's how
game,
you win
Sir
ball.
Porter.
That's how you win back. That's how you win back the ball.
But
But
Sir
they
Porter, it
were
was
doing
happening
that.
all throughout the game. Right, most players on the defensive side of things were employing a double team and retrieving possession on the counter press
You mean the
very
Grenada
quickly.
team give you the ball because they can make 3 passes good? They give it to you.
That
Let, let, let,
the quality of the opposition played a
Yeah,
let
they
role.
us
give it
take
to you.
let us
We're not
take
denying that.
two comments from the comment section. Let's not leave them out of the conversation. Neil
Yeah.
Sovereign, big up yourself. Is it possible Grenada learned from their mistakes against Dominica Republic and perhaps had the opportunity to analyze us from our first game with 8 players missing? We have much greater ceiling for improvement. And another comment to add to that: if they use the same keeper they used against DR, we would have scored 12. Because in the build up to the game, persons were saying that they're going to be playing against a shopkeeper. When the game started and Bunny turned and take that first shot, and the the goalkeeper took that one out of it. I was saying this ain't no shopkeeper as they were saying.
Okay, all right. So
And
let me ask you a
knowing
question.
and I heard that the goalkeeper was changed.
All right, so let me ask you a question. The goalkeeper that kept tonight, is that the number one goalkeeper or the reserve goalkeeper?
For who?
The goalkeeper that started the tournament
For who?
for the Grenada team.
I don't know, but persons are saying it's not the same goalkeeper that played
So
against
so
Dominica Republic.
so okay. If all your goalkeepers are fit, nobody have injuries. I want you to listen to this. I want you to listen to this. And you're going into a tournament. It's a critical tournament. You only have 4 games to play to get into the Why would you play a lesser keeper in the beginning of the tournament?
But Devon, you have to
And
take
hold
up
on
that
now.
with the Grenada team, man. We can't speak on that. In
That
formula,
hold on now. So
we can't speak on the Grenada
no,
team.
I'm getting to a point that if the shopkeeper was the number one keeper, that means they have the number one keeper and never know so this is the number one keeper. So
Well,
there you go. Hold on up.
she
If
saved
they
some
don't know
goal.
that if they don't know their team, that means we should have put our licks on them and use it
But
as training.
but Coach Porter, in reality, we really and truly scored 8 goals in this game. We were robbed 2 goals, right? Bonnie Shaw was not offside, and there was not a foul on that goalkeeper.
And we should
We
have
need
gotten a penalty
hey,
too.
so you need
Exactly.
The
VAR.
handball in the box.
So you need VAR.
I'm not saying we need VAR. I'm just saying in reality,
Oh,
the
okay, you're
game
smart.
really and truly scored 8
Pamela,
legitimate goals in this game.
Pamela, you're smart because if you didn't say yes, we need VAR, I was gonna tell you. You remember what happened when people asked for VAR?
I'm not saying we need VAR. I'm just saying that really and truly we did score 8 legitimate goals in this particular. My thing is, although I can understand if Sir Devon was here piling on the team for the finishing, the end product was poor. That me
Pamela,
not go debate.
Yeah,
Me
may have a
not go
problem with that
argue.
to formula.
Pamela,
And it's the
Pamela,
same
Pamela.
point I alluded to formula. We move the ball, quick up the pitch with that pattern of play. But when we reach in
Pamela.
the final third, the decision making, and we still have to give the opponents credit because they were double teaming and they were playing their hearts out, because it could be that the comment that was made, they wanted to go against that comment to let them know that listen me, can't happen.
Pamela.
Spot
Pamela.
on. We're not giving Grenada enough credit. Grenada
Exactly.
made this a scrappy encounter. Right? You see
Exactly.
the game management in the second half, where every minute Sir Devon them players are drop on a roll. 5 minutes then they on ground and can't get up.
Mhm.
The Reggae Boyz need to take a page out of the books of the Grenadian girls, and that we call game management, for try
Pamela.
and keep down the score, taking the
Pamela.
sting out of the game and breaking our rhythm. We have to be rebuilding our rhythm constantly, Sir
Yes.
Porter.
So I think that was a part
Yeah,
of disrupting
and
our,
as then get up,
our
as then
playing
get
all
up off
game.
of the floor, you run it down and shoot again.
Yeah, but my thing is that
So you
my
should
thing
do.
is that my
It a
thing is
move into a netball sort of game when the whistler blow. That don't make no sense in
exactly.
that don't make
Pamela,
no
you look
sense
for
to me.
We're
our
not
team.
giving Grenada enough credit as much as there's a massive deficit between the quality of the two teams. Grenada did as well as they possibly could, to be fair to them.
Yeah.
Them really they
Pamela.
never make it easy for us,
They
Sir
never make
Porter.
it easy for us.
Pamela,
And
you
hold on,
really look
Devon.
for our
Brain
team.
drain. I don't think the people are saying that the keeper that played now is decent. But from what they have seen in the first game, I have not watched it. They say that the first keeper is worse. The problem with the goalkeeper in this game is that I think she's an under 20 goalkeeper. She wasn't able to kick out the ball, whether from her hand or from a
Distribution,
spot a back kick.
yeah.
But they say that she's better than the one who kept goal in the previous game against DR. Go
Pamela,
ahead, Devon.
you guys and the guys in the chat, you really look for our team. Look for the name for the team and where them play. Bonisha, Manchester City.
I know. Asha, Sweden,
All right, with
Big
teams.
League
Listen,
Sweden,
we're not supposed to play.
McCoy, Rangers,
We're not supposed to play again. And this is what me and said, Pamela. We're not supposed to play against, a big team. So I expect big players. And tell me, am I expecting too much from this team?
You're not in a supporter. You're not in a, and I don't want to come across. I'm not saying that there isn't room for improvement, right? New coach, not a lot of training sessions
There's a
together,
lot of
etc.
room for. Listen, he's an international coach, A long time, the coach.
And I don't think he has been bad so far. The only thing I have an issue with Vin Blaine so far is some of his utterances in the media. Is either he's very clever, or him know the personnel at his disposal, or him chirping a little bit too much in the media. That's the only issue I have with Blaine.
It's not a matter interpreting in terms of expectation from the team.
No, all right. Like for instance, he made a statement. I'm going off memory now, so obviously I'm not quoting him verbatim, but he made a statement along the lines of, "These are not the defenders that I want to work with." Right?
Well,
And he has made,
I don't know. I don't know anything.
He has made other statements as well.
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, he has made other statements as well.
You can't be going into a tournament and players are in your team that's playing for you right now. If I'm not saying that he did, I didn't hear it.
All right, fair.
Okay.
Fair.
I'm just saying if he says that, and that's not good. But wonder if he was taken out of context when he says certain things pertaining to players. That people think that, these are not the players that I want to work with. Because
it's more a case of he didn't provide context or
I don't really. Okay.
In my humble opinion, I have heard him say some things in the media that, as I said, is either him really know the players that he has at his disposal and he thinks that this will get them going, or him just chirping a little bit too much and saying some
Okay,
unnecessary.
well,
My opinion. My opinion.
I don't know.
But
The benefit of the doubt. I
All
don't
right,
know.
before we move on, gentlemen, because we soon be closing off the show, what are the positives that would have seen coming out of this game?
number of chances created. Number of chances. And
So
as
in
I
other
said,
words, the build up was good then if we had created the
yeah,
chances.
yeah,
Okay.
coach. I think that, I mean, from a numbers game standpoint, I think we did very well. There were overloads on the wide channel, Sir Porter, with overlapping fullbacks, right? We can't ignore that, right? I think that I saw patterns of play. I saw patterns of movement. There's one particular play where Messi through the Carter, make a run from deep, make a run more deep, drag the right back out of position, right? Link the play. Sashana Campbell make a run in behind, exploited the space in behind the right back that was dragged out of position. The only thing is that Sashana took a little while and are weaker footing
And
up the
and
cross.
those are the things I want to see more frequent during the game. Those are the things I want to see.
But
Okay.
Sir Porter, we saw a number of patterns of play and patterns of movement during the game, though, Sir Porter.
Well,
In my humble
um,
opinion.
I maybe I was watching it on my microwave as duck line.
This is my humble opinion, right? As I
Duck
said,
line.
I
You
see,
know.
I see, I see, sis, I see, I see. By the way, Kayla
Mhm.
McCoy is a forward, and she was brilliant as a ball playing CDM today, man. Like, seriously. I think we have to point that out, man. In terms of ball retention, recycling, controlling. I think she was very good today, right? For somebody that is a forward for a club, that shows technical ability and technical know-how. Like,
Also, Formula, I noticed the girls are able to put themselves in space behind the lines so that they'll be able to pick up the ball because a number of plays that they make, it was played behind the line. So as you rightfully said, I agree with you. I see some patterns of play in the girls.
yeah,
Is
and
it
I see a
coming?
lot
Is
of
it coming from what the coach wants? Then we don't
mhm,
know. But I would assume that is so.
yeah, and I see a lot of forward intent from these girls and a lot of bravery. And as I said, the number, even for instance, the whole at the back line where they have the two center backs, so the one free player to help to break that initial um pressure from the forward. They always seem to be getting the numbers games right all over the park. Right? They have players, they have Bunny Shaw in the central channel, the two wingers in the half spaces, and the fullbacks making the overlapping runs on the in the wide channels. Right? They seem to, they overload in dangerous areas and in key areas. And so I think that there are a lot of positives to be taken. Yes, things can improve, to be fair. We need to finish our chances. We need to finish our chances. We can't be creating so many chances and not finishing them, right? I think there's an improvement from the Bermuda game in terms of, you know, our play in the final third. In the Bermuda game, the main problem, in my humble opinion, was the final balls were just poor.
And
Very
it
inconsistent.
might come back to hurt us, Pamela.
And in this
Not
game, the
not
final balls were much better and we were creating a lot of chances. But we need to put them away. We need to put them away. But yes, I am concerned about what is taking place with the Dam Rep. It's a team that has kind of made things very interesting. But I'm not gonna go in on the girls. I don't think they were poor. They were, yes, they can. We know they can. I agree with Sir Devon with this. They can do better. We know that, given the quality on show and the leagues that these young ladies play in, we know they can do better. But I think I think they look better in this game than the last game.
What are your
Well,
positives, coach?
well, I'm not going to elaborate much. Um, yes, we scored 6 goals. Yes, we get the win. But one positive that I really see is Jody Brown, breath of fresh air. The way she attacks the ball and takes people on. We need to see more from other players like what she's doing. And she's a youngster, she's a junior of the team. But you can see in her play that she's a leader on the pitch. And she stepped up a notch from the last game that she played. And she's only gonna get better as the tournament goes by. I will be keeping my eyes on her to see how she progresses going forward.
All right. So all right. Definitely we thank our sponsors for sponsoring this video. Richest Roots drink, Richest Sorry Roots drink, Richest a true Jamaican experience. And we have testimonials from Man of Steel, Brian Mighton, the boss of the Roots, them bud. And he might gonna need another shipment soon. You know what I mean? So people, link up if you need the roots. You know what I mean? The richest roots. The money make you rich.
Brian just turned married man, so.
So you know it go.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
God.
Devon,
Well, yeah.
any final words? Any final words?
Well, I want to see the team do better, much better than what they're doing right now. And I want to see them in the final eight because we everybody expects us to be there. And we have to be there. If we can't have two, back to back fail campaign with the boys and the girls. We need something to uplift us, and the football people, all Jamaicans, home and abroad. We need something, and with the Reggae girls going forward and qualify for the World Cup, will give us a ray of hope. That's I would love to see that.
All right. Formula.
Yeah, I think that many of us thought it would have been a little bit easier in terms of our passage to the next round. I understand the concern. A lot of people seem to be very concerned for the girls. Yes, the concern is legitimate given the rise of another team in the group. The concern is legitimate, but I still think, given the quality that we have on display, I think we'll get over the line. So, I think that's what, keeps me, gives me a good sleep at night. So, I am just eagerly anticipating the next round. And I'm very excited about the prospects for the girls. So, I'm dying for that game with the Dam Rep to come, and hopefully the girls can really and truly, put all the doubts to rest when that game comes. We need to, those young ladies who have not, the documents have not been sorted out for them as yet. The JFF needs to cut the foolishness and sort out the documents for these young ladies by the time the next round comes around. Every damn time this is a damn problem, right? The Jamaica Football Federation needs to be more prudent when it comes to sorting out the documentation of reggae girls and reggae boys. Right? You cannot have like we never learn from the boys. Look how many play. Andre Gray was lucky to have featured in the Gold Cup because East got injured. Look how many reggae boys would have made their debuts in the World Cup qualifiers just because they did not get a chance to have that warm up tournament, so to speak, in the Gold Cup. Can you imagine if those players would have were available for the Gold Cup? You know, things could have turned out possibly different. This is an ongoing problem with the federation for decades, right? And I said on Talawa TV the other day that I'm not on I'm not so sure if I'm on the JFF out bandwagon, because to be fair to them, I do see some revolutionary things being put in place, right? That is not FIFA mandated from my knowledge, that I think will revolutionize our football in the years to come, like the drive to improve the coaching in terms of the coaching education, the push for coaching education, the restructuring of our local football, like for instance, 4 second divisions, going down to one, right? The elimination of a number of clubs, the cutting down and the amount of clubs that are in the country. So yes, I see more activity taking place in recent times than I've seen for a long time in Jamaica's football, right? And I have to give them props for that. Some real revolutionary stuff they're putting forward right now. But the federation is still not where they need to be, right? And me personally, I go give them a whole heap of beating if the next round comes around and those respective reggae girls do not get their documents, right? Some of those girls played in October, November, December, January, February, and them still not have the documents. They need to do better than that, man. Seriously. It is a problem that has been plaguing us for decades with this federation, right? It took Andre Gray. You tell me, say, sorry for the run, coach, but you tell me, say, every single reggae boy and reggae girl have spelling issues. Every single one of them, the A should have been a E and the E should have been a damn A. Them need to do better, man. Seriously.
All right, formula spilling there. Yeah, man. We need these documents to be sorted out, man. Thanks everybody for tuning into the show this evening. Just to recap the results of today's game. 80, they blanked St. Vincent and the Grenadines 11 goals to nil. Mexico also blanked Antigua Barbuda 8 goals to nil. Costa Rica, they were in love as they defeated US Virgin Islands 6-0. That's 6 love we say. Jamaica scored 6 goals. However, they let through one from Grenada. We won that game 6 goals to 1. Panama defeated Belize 8 goals to nil. Trinidad and Tobago, they blanked Dominica Republic 2 goals to nil. And that is the scoreline for all the games that were played today. And Leon Price is saying that the CONCACAF ladies are improving on their game. So we're going to have more challenges coming towards Jamaica. Canada and the US would have separated themselves. Jamaica is trying as best as possible to get there. But I must say, congratulations to the ladies on a job well done. I think the main objective was to get 3 points. They got that 3 points. However, they wanted some goals to go atop of the group. However, that didn't materialize. However, we are, with the girls all the way. We were not too pleased with the outcome in terms of the finishing product of the game, in terms of in front goal in the final third. but we know that the girls will do better in the next encounter. So all the best, ladies. Big up to Devon, Coach Devon Porter. Big up to Coach Formula, and big up to all the personals in the chat who came out. Those who are watching and didn't get an opportunity to comment, big up yourself as well. On big up to our Dominican Republic friend that was in the chat as well. We see another Panamanian person in the chat as well. Big up on yourself. And please remember, people, continue to stay safe in this serious time. Until next
Coach,
time, stay
before you
safe.
go, Coach,
Yes, coach.
that's the team I'm really, really scared of going into the next round. The Haiti team. Take a
Yes.
look at that team.
Yeah, man.
Just take a look at them.
All right, no problem. So until next time, people, stay safe. A word from our sponsors as we close out this stream.
Richest Roots drink works for menstrual cramps and pain, migraines, fatigue, stress and tiredness, sinusitis, builds immune defense, bloating, enhances male bedroom prowess, and Richest Sorrel Roots drink works against all types of cancers and tumors, memory loss, high cholesterol, insomnia, nervous issues, flu, and many other illnesses. For your Richest Roots drink and Richest Sorrel Roots drink, contact us now via WhatsApp at 876-528-9534. Richest Roots drink and Richest Sorrel Roots drink. Richest, a true Jamaican experience.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.